Hi, it's Aretha, and I wanted to talk about something that came up for me today in one of my sessions with my clients. I spent a lot of time helping people get out from under a lot of garbage. And I think mainly the garbage that a lot of us are under is this really clear thing of good, bad, right, wrong. Okay. And I was a minister for a long time, so I know all about this. I was a good girl. I was a good girl. And so sometimes when people are coming out of situations where there's been a very clear line of, this is how I act in this situation. This is how I would never do this. When let's say you're not married anymore and you have a new lifestyle, or you're leaving a situation on a job and maybe you're working for yourself instead of it for another company, you're going to come into situations where you're going to come up against your own comfort level. So you're going to, sometimes you're going to know, okay, this feels good, this feels good, this feels good. And you're going to get to the precipice of doing something new, which we're always going to be scared about. Our body's always going to go into a fear response anytime it does something new, every time, because that's your survival. That's the lizard brain going, you might die if you do this new thing. You might die if you do this new thing. So what happens is sometimes people, maybe they go into a relationship and they're like, I'm not sure if I'm ready, da, da, da. And then they do it. And then maybe they experience love, they experience some things, and then maybe they crash and burn and it wasn't the right relationship. And they go into this whole thing about beating themselves up. Like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. And it's like, you can't do that. Here's the thing. Whenever you're doing something new, you have to give yourself permission to try something that you're not sure if you're going to like, and you're not sure if I've done things before where I thought, okay, I'll try it. I've done something and it didn't feel right for me at all. And I had to go, yeah, I'm not going to do that again. And so the thing that's so important for those of you like me, maybe who are good girls, or other people who've, you have to go, you know what? Sometimes we have to do something that's a no for us before we can backtrack to find what's still a yes. That's how we find the line. And most teenagers, that's how they find the line. Like, yeah, that was okay, but then that didn't feel good. And we're all different. Everybody has a different spectrum of what feels good for them and what doesn't. And so I guess I just want to say, I think that as adults, when we're doing new things and we're trying new things, and maybe it's a type of marketing that all your friends were doing and it's felt so good, but then you tried it and you were like, oh my God, I feel so dirty. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, sometimes we have to try something that doesn't feel good to get that's a no, and there's a line, and I'm going to go back to what felt good for me right there. There's my line. Okay. So don't beat yourself up over the head and go, oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was wrong. Well, guess what, honey? Sometimes you won't know that that's wrong until you try it and it just does not feel right for you. Do you see what I'm saying? So quit with the beat up stick and the right, wrong thing, and give yourself permission to go, I feel scared. I don't know if this is going to work for me. I'm going to take little baby steps into it. Breathe your way into it. There's a lot of people that go to Burning Man, or they need an experience. You don't have to fly way off the deep end. You can take little baby steps and try to see if something works for you. And, I don't like staying up all night. I love to go dancing, but I don't like staying up all night. Staying up and being tired the next day doesn't work for me. I can drink one drink and be okay. 2 drinks, I start to not feel good the next day. And then I'm like, my body doesn't like that. I might like that in the moment. And the other thing is, I have had to learn, I have to count drinks. Because if somebody buys me tequila, I'm like, yay, oh, how nice. They bought me a tequila. And I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute. I've had 1 drink or 2 drinks already. That number 3 is a no for me. I don't care where it comes from. And I don't care how good that tequila is. So do you see what I'm saying? It's like this I end up reparenting people in some areas. And I'm the one who gives people slack because we don't give ourselves slack, right? Because we're so damn hard on ourselves. We think we should know how to do all this stuff. You know what? I've got a friend who just lost her husband, and she's been married for a very long time, and she is dating, and it is a whole new world out there. And any of y'all know that are dating and you're older, it is scary as hell. It is a whole new world. So y'all, stop beating up on yourselves and give yourselves permission to find the line of what works for you. And maybe you don't want to use the good, bad, right, wrong word. Maybe you should just be like, that didn't feel good for me. Okay? So if you like this video, please like and share. Comment below. I'd love to hear for you. And isn't it nice to get out from under judging yourself and other people? Because didn't Jesus say, judge not lest ye be judged? Judgment sucks and it doesn't work well for anybody. Okay? Mwah. Love you guys. I hope that thought helps you to grow in your soul. Okay.